All right, so let's say this is the graph, okay? Okay, this is, let's say, bronze, silver, gold, plat, diamond, masters, GM, champ, okay? The way, okay, we don't know exactly that this is, like, exactly correct, but the way that a normal distribution works, right, is it'd be something like this, okay? Now, with the peak, it should be like in like mid-plat, something like this. Okay. It's probably not that exaggerated. Like it's probably like a little bit wider like this. Okay. But basically the idea is that it's a normal distribution centered around plat. Okay. Based on the most recent data we have. It's probably not plat 3. It might be like plat 2 or something like that, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Point is, it's like this, okay? I said in Hottie Chat because they added the new rank champ will be harder to hit. No, that it's not because, see, that's another misconception. It's not because they added the new rank champ will be harder to hit. They added a new rank and they're making champ 1 harder to hit. So they're two separate things. They're two separate things, okay? By adding a new thing here, right? So let's do this in like, I don't know, different color, right? Maybe let's do green because it's emerald, right? By adding emerald here, the player population, right? The distribution of the players is not changing. You guys have to understand this. All they're changing is the labels to whatever SR system they have, like numerical system they have. Okay? So what it does is it pushes plat players this way, and it pushes quote unquote diamond players this way, right? But in reality, it doesn't change your rank. Because all it does is it just changes what it's fucking labeled as. Okay, so in reality, it's making each thing smaller by like a certain amount, right? So that it can fit the extra rank. This one's smaller, 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 right? As you go up. And so each slice of the player population is now more accurate. It's like less of a skill gap between each division. Each division is a smaller slice of the player population because every rank has decreased in horizontal width. So because each slice is now smaller, your rank is less, each division has less of a skill difference, okay? Now, if you were plat 1, right, or diamond 5, right, now you're gonna be somewhere in the middle of like emerald 3 or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? So yes, it will feel like psychologically there's an argument where like, oh, the plat 1 player that was grinding super hard for diamond 5 is now further from diamond 5. And like, yes, that's kind of true, but that's only true in the physical sense, in the image sense, in the visage sense, okay? It's not true in terms of skill because you still have to beat the same fraction of the player population in order to achieve what was diamond 5. So if you're the type of person to complain about this change, then either you don't understand what's actually changing, or 2, all you care about is the fucking PNG. And if that's the case, then just go fucking print out the goddamn PNG and tape it to your fucking screen. And then just rock yourself to sleep like the fucking child you are, you know what I mean? It doesn't fucking matter like what the fucking PNG says. It's where you are, what percentile are you on the fucking graph. In a sense, it's true, but that plat player still has a chance to place plat. No. Okay. That's, yeah, but like that plat player could also place plat if they didn't add emerald, right? Point is, if that plat player, right, goes perfect 5 and 5 on placements, and like nothing is changed after the rank reset, he would be a higher rank. That plat 1 player would be a higher rank. He'd be in like mid emerald, right? Same thing with like the diamond 5 player, okay? Now the diamond 5 player would be quote unquote a lower rank, right? So if anybody should care about this, it's the low diamond players who are now in a quote unquote lower PNG because of this. And also, to be clear, right, what they actually did on the actual reset is kind of like this, right? Where before it was like this, now with the reset, they squish everybody towards the center, right? And so a greater percentage of the player base is now here, right? And then as you win or lose games, like this will spread out. This will spread out back to like this, okay? But in reality, it should be like this probably, but yeah, you get the idea. With what I've said about hitting champ, you're essentially saying get good. Yes, but it's always been get good. It's always been get good. Plat 1 can still be close to diamond with good placements and calibration matches. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Plat 1 can still be close to diamond with good placement. In fact, a plat 1 player who does really good in placements, like, so if you're here, right? Let's say, okay, hold on, let's use a different color than blue. Okay, if you're plat 1, right, and you're like here before the rank reset, okay? And then the rank resets pushes you closer here, okay? Pushes you closer this way, right? But then during your placements, you do really fucking good, right? Let's say you win like all 10 games, okay, hypothetically, okay? Then not only do you have a chance of placing higher in Emerald, right, like here, but you even have a chance of going past that and into real Diamond, or quote unquote real, but like into modern Diamond, into new Diamond, right? So it it really doesn't, like, the plat players are really not affected by this, I promise you. And the fact that like the sentiment was immediately, oh, they're adding a rank above plat and therefore it's bad for plat players because it's gonna take longer to hit diamond. Like, why the fuck do you care what it's labeled, bro? Are you fucking stupid? But the point is that like the people who should really be like upset are the low diamond people, because they can fall into a different PNG and they'll fall the wrong way. You know what I mean? The high plat people, if nothing changes post placements, they'll fall into a higher PNG. Do you think Emerald is a good change or is it unnecessary since it's just another level? I think it's a good change because, again, each division, right? Each slice of the curve, right, is now thinner, right? It's thinner now. So it's more precise, right? It will actually mean there will be a more meaningful difference between Plat 2 and Plat 3 or Gold 1 and Gold 2. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Now, I also like the fact that they're making it harder to hit, you know, top champion, because then for the top players, it'll make it feel more rewarding. You know what I mean? It just depends on to what extent. High plat, low diamond players are all emerald. Yes, the high plat, low diamond players are emerald. If nothing changes in placements, which is honestly more likely to happen than not. But yeah, because I realized myself, plat and diamond is significantly different in terms of pacing coordination. Yeah, and that's. I mean, I think that if you ask some players, they might argue that. I think that's probably true. But that's what they were trying to do when they created a new rank, right? They didn't want such a massive difference, and so they're making each division a thinner slice of the bell curve.